What's up guys, I'm Phoenix Master 1 and welcome back for some more Fire Emblem Heroes, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a review of Azura's Legendary Hero banner. And Azura is the last water Legendary Hero and she's a flying dancer. We already have a lot of those, but this Azura kind of invalidates their existence. If you look at her base kit, she's definitely the most insane and busted dancer in the game so far. So her effect gives +5 resistance, which is not really all that good. I guess it could be nice for ploys, but with a dancer, you want to use offensive units, and for those units, plus resistance boost isn't really going to be doing a lot. If she had the attack or speed boost, that would be definitely huge. So she's a blue flying dancer, and she's a blue mage dancer, second one after Ninian, and she definitely looks quite similar to her mother, Erit, or I don't know how you pronounce her name, but she definitely looks like that. She's Queen of Vala, and I'm not really too sure how many citizens are actually alive in that kingdom. So she's their queen, and she's got this insane base kit. So being a flying dancer, automatically she has got absolutely amazing movement of a flying unit, and she can also provide the guidance support, which is also good. And she's got Prayer Wheel as her preferred tome, so this gives her +3 speed. And if she uses Sing on a unit, and if that unit has got any kind of buff on them, the unit who's getting singed, then the highest buff is taken and just spread across all of their stats. So for example, if you've got an ally who has got +4 attack and +6 speed, she's gonna be singing to them and she's gonna be giving them +6 to all of their stats, because +6 was their highest buff. And these are visible buffs we're talking about, so skills like drive attack don't really count here. So visible buffs are panic ployable, but still these are going to be insane on Blade Tome units. She's single best Blade Tome buffer in the game, because not only she can give them insane +6 boost to all of their stats, but also give them the Sing utility. And speaking of Sing, she has got Grey Waves. We're not even calling it Sing or Dance now, so this gives +1 movement to a flying or infantry ally if she sings to them. So this is absolutely absurd, and this is definitely going to be a really meta influential unit, as you can see by this assist skill alone. So she's going to be really common in ether raids, and in ether raids we do see units like Lilina, the Nuke, Ophelia, and also Blade Tome flyers. So with them, she's going to be absolutely insane, and just giving them 3 movement, which is just basically horse movement. And on a flying unit, 3 movement is just a lot. We're going to be getting beast units soon, and they're going to be having extended movement. So I'm really curious to see how this works out with that. It's probably not applicable to them, I think. So 3 movement on a flying unit, especially a ranged flying unit, is going to be really hard to deal with. And Blade Tome flyers can be really troublesome. And everyone does have a Versa. You can just slap a Blade Tome on her and use her with Azura, and she's going to be hitting so hard with that Blade Tome. And she's got Blue Dual Flying, which just gives her 170 BST, so she's usable in arena. And with other flying units and nukes, she can be really powerful in arena as well, and quite annoying. But thankfully, Grey Waves does not really affect the movement of armor units, so that's something. So I think she's definitely going to be much more annoying in ether raids with nukes like Lilina, Ophelia, Blade Tome flyers, Legendary Lucina. And she's got aerobatics, just increasing her mobility even more, so that she can easily sing to those infantry allies. And for armored and cavalry allies, just provide them that sing support. And if you're using her on a Fire Emblem team, I guess you could run flyer formation over aerobatics. And she comes with attack tactic, and that's why Prayer Wheel is so good. She already has attack tactic as a way of buffing your units, and you can easily get +6 boost to all of your stats with the help of Prayer Wheel and this attack tactic. And if you're using her on a Fire Emblem team, just run 4 to 5 flyers. It's pretty cheap. So yeah, Azura is going to be a pretty insane unit, and these are the stats I'm expecting on her. I think that she's going to be really min-max with offenses and probably not going to be having very high defense. She does have 38 HP here in the trailer, but we do know that she's got Blue Dual Flying, so she probably has that +5 HP. So that's why I've assumed that she's got 33 HP. Does make sense. And yeah, I'm expecting her to be extremely fast. She's gonna be a big threat. Oh my god. Okay, so now we move on to the other units from this banner. Firstly, we have got Fjorm here. Fjorm is not really all that good as a unit. She's definitely underwhelming compared to a lot of the units in the game. She just tries to do a lot of things, doesn't really have very high attack, very high speed. But she is a legendary hero, and a legendary hero who's always in the rotation in arena, so that makes her a really coveted unit to get. So if you get higher merges of her, it's going to be helpful to you in staying in tier 20 arena in water season. And she is a permanent rotating bonus unit, and attack defense bond is definitely a really nice skill, especially if you combo that up with attack defense bond sacred seal. So it's really powerful with that sacred seal. And now we move on to Nino. Nino is one of the best mages in the game, and Nino, this is pretty much a Fire Emblem banner if you look at it. So Nino is a really powerful flying unit, extremely fast, and Giga Excalibur is a really nice tome. And with Azura, she's going to be having increased mobility, so she's going to be even a bigger threat now. And she's got Aerobatics as a skill which you could fodder her off for. Speed Smoke is present on Follow and Takumi. Sparrow is present on like 5 million units. So not really the best fodder unit, but a pretty solid green unit. And really powerful mage. And we've got Hector here. Legendary Hector is one of the best green armor units in the game. Thunder Armats is really fantastic in stopping any sort of doubles, while he can double himself with the help of Vengeful Fighter. And Osseous Pulse is really nice with mixed teams, and you can easily combo that up with Infantry Pulse and Quick on Pulse. And overall, he's just a very powerful unit who's min-max, extremely high defense, and Thunder Armat's ability to stop doubles is really good. But the thing is that if he's facing any kind of armor unit who has got more speed than him, and if they've got Bullfighter, then they can still double him through his Thunder Armats if they win the speed check. And because he has got distant counter, of course, he's a 5 out of 5 fodder. So definitely the biggest prize of the green pool, Legendary Hector. And then we've got Summer Takumi, basically a flying Bridal Cordelia with that 35-35 offensive spread. And he has amazing mobility of a flyer, can use Fire Sweep Bow, can use Brave Bow. Mainly Fire Sweep Bow is going to be really nice on him. And with his offensive spread, he's a really good archer. But the thing is that Fishy Bow Plus isn't really all that coveted as a fodder, I guess. Because you do have Brave Bow and Fire Sweep Bow as potential offensive options for your archers. But still, it can be nice. And you can easily run some kind of chill skill on slot B, or just run any kind of utility skill. So definitely a really good unit. And then we've got Summer Camilla. Summer Camilla is the best flying blue mage in the game. Really good stat spread, just outclasses Summer Corin pretty much. She comes with Juicy Wave Plus, which does have inbuilt Desperation, and Flyer Formation and Hone Flyers is really good on a Fire Emblem team. She's got 3 useful skills, so she's definitely a very useful unit when it comes to fodder. And if you give her a Blade Tome unit, she can nuke extremely hard, has got pretty good speed for a Blade Tome flying mage. And then we have got Summer Young Tiki. Summer Young Tiki is definitely one of the most powerful dragons. She's got mobility of a flying unit. She's got Steady Breath built into her weapon, and that's really good because flying units do not have access to Steady Breath, and she's extremely fast. So you guys have probably seen the Wind Sweep builds in Arena on Summer Young Tiki. So very powerful unit, has got really good stat spread, and pretty much has got a much better stat spread than female Grima, but she does not have distant counter in her weapon, unlike her. And that's the only thing she's lacking. Everything else is covered by her pretty much, and she can do adaptive damage being a dragon while being a flying unit, so that's definitely really powerful. And we've got Veronica here. Veronica is so good for a lot of the in-game content, and of course a really big problem in Ether raids. And this is the first time Veronica has been on a banner outside of the Brave banner where she was introduced. So Veronica is definitely a 10 out of 10 unit. Helos Galv provides excellent utility to your team, and she also has Dazzling Staff built into that. Also comes with Wrathful Staff, so she's a cheap Razzle Dazzle healer right off the bat. Also has Windfire Bomb, which is a really coveted skill. So Veronica is really good, and this time the colorless pool is actually really nice. Usually it's pretty underwhelming, but this time it's really nice because of Veronica Air, and also Summer Takumi. And then we've got Marth. He's one of the best sword units in the entire game, and he's got fantastic stat line, really fast, and Exalted Fortune can make him extremely powerful with buffs, especially if you pair him up with someone like Performing Arts Azura, or even the new Legendary Azura that we're going to be getting. Fire Emblem is a really good special. He can buff himself and all of his allies with this skill, and it does work on his speed. And Binding Shield is really nice for slaying dragons. Infantry Flash is definitely a pretty niche skill. It's definitely situational, but it can definitely free up Flashing Blade from the Sacred Seal of an ally. And as for Fodder, he has got Attack Speed Bond and Infantry Flash, and he's definitely looking like the prize of the red pool of this banner. And we've got Flora here as another red unit. Flora is a really fun unit and pretty much a distant counter slayer because of her weapon. And she doesn't really mind dragons because she gets plus 20 defense against dragons. So adaptive damage doesn't really work against her. And she's a really fun unit, honestly. And she's the only unit who has got attack res solo. That does make her a really coveted unit. An attack res solo can be pretty useful on healers and definitely a pretty powerful skill. And then we have got Hellbendy. And this is the third banner he's on. We just had Hellbendy on the Voting Gauntlet banner with Legorn. Hellbendy does have Green Inventor Duel, which makes him a really coveted unit if you want to use someone like Soren, Raven, or any unit like that in Arena. Not only that, he has got a really min-max stat line, and he can be a really nice buff bot with his weapon. So he can be a pretty good support unit and also be our powerful unit in combat with great mixed bulk. And then we have got Air, the recent free-to-play unit that we have got, the Book 3 OC. She can be helpful in getting more lift, but it's going to be really hard for you to get Air specifically in this banner. Hierophant's banner had just way better odds, so it's going to be really hard for you if you just want to aim for Air. She does have pretty good offenses, but the only problem is that her HP pool is not really all that high, so she can get knocked down the Lifiaberg range pretty quickly, even in a single attack from even many magic users, even though she's got pretty good resistance. And Mystic Boost is a new skill which she has got, and that's really useful on units like Alm, on a lot of the Dragon Slayers like Julia, Deidra, and in general on a lot of high resistance units that would just hate to face any sort of dragons. So for fodder, you do have Mystic Boost, and as a unit, she's pretty decent. And that's gonna be it for your units on this legendary banner. So this banner is actually pretty good, aside from the fact that this is Azura's 5th alt. This banner is definitely pretty nice. The colorless pool is really good with Veronica and with Air. That's really useful either way for ether raids. And you also have green pool with legendary Hector, Nino. Red pool has got legendary Marth and Summer Young Tiki, which is definitely powerful. Blue pool, of course, has the dancer Azura or singer Azura. And also Fjorm, which is a permanent rotating unit. Camilla is also really powerful. So overall, all of the colors are really nice on this banner, and the selection of heroes on this banner is definitely really good. So definitely a good banner if you want to get a lot of powerful 5-star units. But the thing is that we still have the New Year's banner to be revealed, and beast units are going to be coming out next month. So you definitely have to think about that if you want to summon on this banner or save for that. Because beast units might actually be pretty insane. Who knows? We have just seen only a glimpse of them in that Fate Channel live stream. So overall, a really good legendary banner unit-wise. And Azura is just going to be wrecking ether rates pretty much in Arena. But for in-game content, she's definitely going to be really useful. So that's going to be it for this review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, then please be sure to leave a like. And if you haven't already, then make sure to subscribe for more Fire Emblem Heroes content. And with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.